I'm going to start by taking you right out onto the deck, because if you're looking at this cabin, you are looking at it because of this deck. Here's the view out the back door of the wake of the ship. It's absolutely gorgeous to just sit back here and watch everything go by. As you step out onto the balcony, you can see that it's absolutely gigantic, and most of the time it's quite sunny. So my wife is out here reading. There's 2 chairs and 2 loungers. We have one of the loungers back around the corner in the shade right now. I'll just take you down the length of the deck here. And if you look around the corner, it wraps around, and we have one of the loungers hidden in the shade there. You can see up above, there's an overhang that protects that area. So if it's raining out here, you can come out there, or if it's too sunny for you, you can sit in the shade there. However, it does get a little bit windy over here, because when the ship's in motion, the wind is over on the side over here. When you get back to this direction, it's all wind protected back here. So very sunny and warm most of the time, depending on the position of the sun, of course, during the day. Sometimes it's shady. And if we go over this way, you can look down the back of the ship, and you can see there's not a whole lot of privacy back there. And you certainly have a beautiful view. One more thing out here on the deck, this back door can be propped open. I've never seen a door on a Carnival ship like this at all. Usually you have to bring a bungee cord or use a door stopper or something to prop the door open, but this door props open on its own, which is really nice, because most of the time you want this door open to let the beautiful weather in. If you're wondering about privacy out here, see up above, there's windows from the dining area up above out by the aft pool, and they do look down, so if you're actually along the railway here, they can see you, but if you're in against the wall, they do not see you at all. Let's take the interior tour now. I'm just walking in from the doorway from the hallway. I'm going to go over to this opposite corner and really give you a look at the room. The bed, of course, it could be 2 singles or it can be a king size like that. And then here's a really cool thing about this cabin layout. It's in a triangle shape, and so you have space over here in the corner for the desk. If you've ever been in a regular Carnival balcony cabin, the desk is alongside the wall in a main walkway, and when you're sitting at the desk doing something, you're blocking the walkway through the cabin. Your cabin mate can't get past you. It's kind of awkward. This is much better with the desk over in its own corner. The cabin is really bright because you've got those 2 big windows plus the door, which we usually just leave propped open, and you can see the wake of the ship behind there. So it's a very light cabin and very, very comfortable. It feels bigger than a regular balcony cabin, because it is. Over by the entranceway in from the hallway, there are 3 big cabinets, and there's lots of storage space. There's plenty of room under the bed for your suitcases. We've got 3 suitcases under the bed right now. And of course the bathroom is right there. Standard Carnival bathroom, just like all the other cabins have. One nice thing is up on the wall there, you've got shampoo and body wash. Unfortunately, no conditioner, so you got to bring your own conditioner. But you don't need to bring shampoo or soap on a Carnival cruise. I want to show you a couple things I recommend you bring along with you. One is a 6-outlet power strip, because there's only one power outlet here in the cabin, so that way you can branch it off and charge multiple electronic devices. I also like to bring a little flashlight, which I just leave alongside the bed there. It's helpful at night. I've got my tablet computer there. I always bring a little travel alarm clock. I usually just keep the TV on the map channel. It shows us exactly where we are. Here's a good trick. I bring an indoor-outdoor thermometer. There's an outdoor probe stuck to the wall outside on the balcony, and I stick this right next to the thermostat. This is just on there with removable tape, so it doesn't hurt anything. And that will show us the indoor-outdoor temperatures and the humidity, and it helps in setting your air conditioning. Now, this type of cabin does not have a couch like most balcony cabins do. But you do have a little chair in the corner, or you can move it over to the other side of the room if you prefer. And hey, if you've never taken a Carnival cruise before, I'll just translate for you. That means do not disturb. That means come on in and make up the room, please. That's for the maid. And of course you hang that on the outside of the door out in the hallway. The entrance to the cabin is out here at the end of the hallway, and it's kind of secluded. And I just want to point out right next to it, see the door that says crew only? That leads to a staircase that goes directly up to the Lido deck. So in case of emergency, man, you could be up on Lido deck in about 30 seconds flat if you had to be. Well, that's the tour of cabin 8455. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a great cabin, very hard to get. These aft-wrap balcony cabins book up really fast, but if you are booking way in advance, it's definitely a great cabin choice.